Go. We're live.
Okay, so we're back. Guys, sorry nagkaroon ng technical difficulties doon. Hindi lang sa side ni Pops yun. Huwag yung sisihin si Pops, guys. Huwag yung sisihin
Hindi
si Pops.
kasalanan ni Pops yun, men.
Hindi kasalanan ni Pops yun. Kasalanan na, basta may kasalanan yun. Ng Continental Universe, basta. Anyway, Pops, go get back to your question. What are your thoughts regarding sa movies? Pick up natin kung yung na left off natin kanina.
Okay, sige, balik, ulit ko na yung sabihin ko, but a bit shorter. Mataas yung expectations ko dito for Godzilla verse ko, but it definitely, it really delivered because alam ko naman na, na yung human characters yung least important part. And surprisingly, itong movie ito, the human characters were the worst out of the four movies, but the monster fights were the best out of the four movies. So it really delivered kasi yun yung expect ko eh. I was really looking forward to the monster fights. I gets ko that there is a way to give your human characters something to do or make them interesting. But it's also really hard because the big monsters take up a lot of screen time, and at the same time, it's not easy to develop their character. Especially Godzilla vs Kong is actually the shortest monsterverse movie. It runs at 2 hours. The other monsterverse movies mas matagal.
Oo nga, parang sobrang bitin na movie na to.
Agree.
Ako hindi ako nabitin sa movie because I'd rather have a shorter movie na binibigay sa'yo kung ano gusto mo kaysa mahabang movie and then like it fits.
Sabagay.
Alam mo yun, fills up the movie, the screen time with kung mga stuff na hindi mo naman wala ka namang pake. Pero yung human characters talaga dito, wala talaga akong pake. Hindi talaga sila interesting. They're useless. The only character na nagustuhan ko is the girl, si Gia, deaf girl. She was good.
Yeah, she's great.
Yeah. In general, Team Kong, Team Godzilla, yung tatlo, they really didn't do anything.
Yeah, marami akong sabihin
for that
mamaya.
The computer to stop Mecha Godzilla.
Oh, sobrang dumb nun, pare. Sobrang stupid.
Sobrang daming dumb things sa movie ito na gusto ko rin pag-usapan. But overall, I really enjoyed this movie. Nakita ko talaga na I felt like alam talaga ng director si Adam Wingard kung ano yung gusto ng tao. Like kayo rin naman siguro we're watching this because we want to see the big monsters fight and it definitely delivered. Sobrang guys have watch it was like WWE. Imagine watching this in the theater with your friends.
Yun na nga eh.
You're cheering for Kong, you're cheering for Godzilla, di ba? Lahat yung nagsisigawan. It's like a UFC fight. So yun lang yung pinaka-disappointing na kinailangan lang natin panoorin to sa sarili natin in our own screens. But this was a movie that was really made to be seen in the big screens.
Yeah, that's true.
That's true. All right, so now let's talk about yung mga sinasabi natin kanina na things that kind of bugged us or questioned regarding sa movie na Pops. Since you're talking na and okay, internet mo ko na mag-start. So any plot holes that you want to talk about?
Oh, man.
Any plot holes, we tackle a bit of the cons. We've already said our pros. So let's talk about the plot holes or maybe the Easter eggs na pwede mo sa amin i-expound or sabihin na parang napansin nyo ba to and everything. Kasi like I said, feeling ko out of the four of us, ikaw yung medyo may idea regarding this universe.
Yes.
Okay, so let's start with the cons of this movie. Gusto ko pa rin pag-usapan mamaya yung a lot of the positive. Pero the cons of this movie, as usual, the human characters. Pero hindi lang, it's not just the human characters. It's also a lot of plot holes. Like isip ko, okay. So you've got your sorry, wait lang. Ang dami ko iniisip. So, okay. They bring in Apex CEO along with his Japanese lackey or the Mecha Godzilla pilot. Apparently, Mecha Godzilla pilot is the son of Dr. Zerasawa from the
from the first movie.
yeah, so they bring back. Apparently, he has a son, but it was never explained. He was only brought up by name. So and then wala. He has no motivations, like it's never explained why you hate Godzilla. I'm assuming kasi namatay yung tatay niya to
Yes.
sacrifice,
Me too.
to power up Godzilla. Pero hindi talaga siya explained eh. He's just there. He could literally be any other character and it
Yes.
wouldn't make a difference.
That's true.
Diba? So and then you've got like Apex building the dome for Kong. So so before nun, so ibig sabihin nun, nandun na yung dome na yun, matagal pa. Because why didn't Godzilla pull up to Kong before nun, di ba? Like the reason why Godzilla apparently is fighting Kong because I'm Godzilla, I'm the motherfucking apex, the king of this
The monsters.
kailangan ko pakita sa iyo na I'm the Chad here, I'm the boss.
Yeah.
So alam mo yun, like so before hindi ayaw punta ni Godzilla si Kong, busy ba siya, tulog ba siya, I don't know.
So, yeah,
And so and then and then you got your and then they decide to bring kailangan natin transport si Kong sa saan ba? Sa Antarctica.
Mm.
So let's bring in the US destroyers, US Navy ship, just like that, di ba? Let's bring it all in. Then darating si Godzilla, and then they just decide to okay, sige, release natin si Kong. So Kong jumps. By the way, yung sea battle, that was a really good fight. So Kong jumps from the destroyer to the aircraft carrier with no regard for human life.
Ay, kawawa yung iba dun.
Policy natin si Kong. Like, we don't give a shit about the American sailors in those ships. Like, just do your shit. Do them all. So after that battle, almost the entire Navy is gone. Okay, let's on to the next scene. Diba? Wala talaga. Nobody cares about human life in this movie. Which, honestly, I don't really care either. Diba? So they transport Kong with the giant helicopters. Here's Antarctica. Here's your entrance to Hollow Earth. But inexplain these monsters, they have this it's embedded in their DNA na they know the source of their power, di ba? Parang ganun. So okay, Kong, sige, punta ka na doon. Alam mo na yan. Diba? And then diba, isa pa, the technology here sobrang what the hell? Suddenly we have fucking anti-gravity spaceships flying around. Kailan nangyari to? Bigla na lang ganito.
Aliens. Aliens.
Diba? Hindi ko alam kung may aliens dito. Walang aliens, di ba? It's just Apex. It's just Rich C. It's basically Elon Musk. Mexican Elon Musk. Is he Mexican? I don't know. Well, di ba? Parang ganun yung ano niya.
Yung dating niya.
Yun nga yung vibe niya.
Yeah, actually.
So
nga siya.
apparently, alam lang ni Kong na punta dun sa Hollow Earth. Pinunta niya yung Hollow Earth. Ganda, by the way. I love Hollow Earth. Pero why the hell in this Hollow Earth? Why is there a sun in the middle of Hollow Earth? Ano yun? Huh?
Wait, that's the core.
Probably the
Is that
core.
the core?
Yeah, I think that's the core.
Yeah. They didn't explain it, pero I just assumed na parang, so that must be the core.
Feeling ko hindi yun yung core, men. Kasi 'di ba nung nabutas yung binutas siya, 'di ba? Parang may mga lava na umano sa ilalim. Baka yun yung core eh. So medyo malabo nga yung nangyayari.
Well, they didn't explain, which is the problem.
Ivan, medyo may na mic.
Light up Hollow Earth, which is quite pretty. And I gusto ko pa ma-explore yung Hollow Earth because I think they can do a lot of stuff with different monsters. And basically after the movie si Kong, I'm the king of Hollow Earth. Godzilla, he can have the surface and you can fuck the cities up. Pero after the movie si Kong yung hari ng Hollow. And so Kong goes to Hollow that throne room. So did Kong's ancestors build that I
think so.
The throne
I
room?
think that's what they're trying to say.
Yeah. Yun nga eh. So,
I read
so
an article
maybe-
na parang their race is a bit advanced in terms of something, pero they're more of like simple tools pa rin. But then again, tama yung sabi mo, it's I think one of the plot holes na parang hindi pa natin alam eh. As in like, wala pa siyang, are they gonna make a background regarding it about the ancient titans or something? Pero yun nga, if i-base natin with the 4 movies, wala pa tayong idea kung paano yun. So go.
Yeah. So, pero of course, we don't care about these plot holes because, we're here to see big monsters, diba? Pero like, alam mo, dumadaan yun sa utak mo eh. I don't agree with the thought na just turn off your brain. I guess just don't think about it.
Don't mind it.
That's not what you're here for. Diba? So like, and then like, so Godzilla goes to Hong Kong because conveniently, nandun rin yung lab ng Apex kung saan binibuild si Mechagodzilla.
Yeah.
So punta siya Hong Kong and then like, oh shit, na-sense na ni Kong, na-sense ni Godzilla na, oh, somebody's charging the axe in the
throne room.
In the throne room, pare.
Sakto sa ilalim mo.
Sa ilalim ng Hong Kong is the throne room.
Sobrang sakto sa ilalim.
Perfect. Nakaset up na yung final battle natin. So Godzilla, atomic breaths, like from the surface all the way to
Hollow Earth.
Holy shit. So ganun ka talaga kalakas, Godzilla.
Pero ito, speaking of that hole, ito yung question ko. Putang ina, paano mo isasara yun? Gagawin.
Yun nga, men. Paano matatapalan ng lupa yun, men?
Pare, isipin nyo kung sa Pilipinas nangyari yun, hindi na masasara yun, pare.
Pero wala namin, ilang presidente na dumaan, gago yung sira. Gago yung hole nga sa Ortigas hanggang ngayon, hindi pa natapos eh. Hanggang Hollow Earth, my God! Di ba, paano mo tatabunan yun? Yun yung isa sa mga questions ko after ng movie. Parang, paano mo tatabunan yun, gago? Imagine mo see-through yun, gago, hanggang ilalim. Ang wild! Anyway, go Pops. Nawala yung audio mo.
Diba?
Nawala yung audio mo.
So
Yeah, okay.
like,
Talaga?
May delay lang.
May delay lang. Sorry, Pops. Go.
okay na?
Yeah.
So yun. So I guess ginawa yun ni Godzilla because he wants to fight Kong, di ba? Hindi pa tapos yung laban nila eh. And yun sobrang I think ano ba to, like yung motivation ni Godzilla is basically just to show na I'm the king here, not you. So like so he blew up that hole para Kong, let's fight, let's do this. Patunayan na natin who's the real king here. So yun, the hole opens up. Meanwhile, Apex CEO's hot daughter, si Isa Gonzalez, like, I mean, yun, they get the roboting to extract the Hollow Earth sample, and then apparently i-download lang nila.
I know, right?
Yun nga, nakagulat ako dun eh.
That was so weird. That was so weird.
Akala ko like ita-transport nila. Yun pala ita-download lang. What the fuck? What?
Yung energy signature, paano nyo nahulaan yun? Paano nyo makukuha yung materials para i-build yung energy source na yun, puta?
Sa pag-explain ng movie, kasi pinanood ko siya multiple times, parang kinuha nila yung components or whatever, then they make their own, sinisynthesize nila yung explanation, pero sobrang stupid pa rin. It's so stupid.
Yeah.
Gina-download na kay Godzilla, and then now he's fully powered up. Okay, fine. Anyway, so like, okay, the throne room is crumbling, King Kong is going back to the ship, Isa Gonzalez is Apex CEO's hot daughters is trying to get back, and so like for no reason she decides like, okay, Kong's here, shoot him. What?
Yeah.
Oo, ang labo nun.
Sobrang labo nun. Hindi ko alam ba't kailangan niyang barilin. Pwede hindi na nga siya pinapansin eh. Pwede lang nga siya umalis eh.
Wala eh. We need to, kailangan, like, okay, you gotta go. Wala, useless ka na, so you gotta go out of the movie. So yun nga, like, there's a lot of things in the movie that are so stupid, and that makes no sense, but we don't care. Do you care? Do you guys care? I don't care.
Not for this movie.
Ako, may two sides kasi yung sa akin na may pakialam, may isang wala.
Same.
So yun.
Same.
Ako talaga wala talaga akong pake, because like, I'm just waiting for for the next fight. So I'm just going through the movie, just point out yung mga plot holes. So now King Kong goes to the anti-gravity ship, and so like Mr. Skars, si Alexander Skarsgård, marunong ka na mag-pilot? Galing mo ah! Like, sinuturo sa'yo. Diba? Like, namatay yung pilot eh. So, siya rin yung pilot. Ngayon, ikaw din yung pilot, no? Tayo na kilat ka natuto. Diba? And then he's flying around, like, trying to dodge Godzilla's atomic breath. Anyway, we're back. And then, nandun na tayo sa fight ni Godzilla and ni Kong sa Hong Kong. And nagusto ko talaga, hindi. Wait, wala pa tayo doon. We're still in the cons, yung ayoko. So, yung fights, nagusto ko yung fight na to because it doesn't cut too much the human characters. That's why I think nagustuhan ko talaga yung Hong Kong fight compared to the previous monster movies. Every time there's a monster fight, it has to cut to the human characters.
The human aspect,
Yeah.
Ito nagustuhan ko, tuloy-tuloy lang siya. It's non-stop. Akala ko tapos na, pero tuloy-tuloy pa rin. And then, yun. So, after the round, tapos na. So, Godzilla defeats Kong. And then, we're back to we have a little break. We're back to Millie Bobby Brown and friends, and then alam mo yun, they're just sneaking around this super high-tech Apex facility na parang wala lang, di ba?
High-tech na walang security.
Diba? Like, it's so stupid. And then at the end,
It is.
And then,
Ridiculous.
So Godzilla awakens, and then you've got alam mo yun, it's that usual movie trope where the bad guy goes, oh shit, then mamamatay siya.
Yeah.
Nag-monologue muna siya. Tapos
nag-monologue muna siya, and then like he turns around, oh shit, then boom, he's dead. and then hindi ko na papag-usap, Mega Godzilla is controlled by Ghidorah's skull. Parang RGB gaming computer.
I know. How fucked up is that?
I know, di ba? Like, bakit skull? Like, wouldn't it make more sense if it was like his actual head na parang, let's say, I don't know, in a jar or something? Yeah, yung brain, pero yung skull eh. So it's kind of weird, pero, I guess they need to make a cool set piece, para sa RGB Ghidorah gaming.
Yeah.
Yung Pacific Rim
They're
setup.
planning to sell that somehow. They're planning to sell that gaming setup somehow in the near future. It's gonna cost millions of dollars, but someone's gonna buy it.
Dude, that would be an awesome setup. No joke. If I had the I would buy that shit.
Capitalism wins.
Ano yung
It
magiging
kind of
amoy
reminds me of parang Dragons of the Game of Thrones. That kind of setup, yung ganung ulo. So if you're gonna have it, parang merong Game of Thrones dragon sa kwarto mo. So yun.
And then, okay, so like, nag out of control na si Mecha Godzilla, yung pilot with his VR headset, bigla na lang, alam mo yun, I'm acting. And then, like, yun, nakuryente, he just gets his brains fried. So,
I've had too much ecstasy tonight.
Gago nasa rave pala. Nasa rave pala siya, gago.
Future pala yung mata niya eh.
Tayo na.
Oh, fuck. Pare. Fuck.
Tomorrow lang, pare.
Hardwell.
Solid, man.
Solid. I love you, pare.
Inabutan na siya. So, yun. And then after that, he gets his brain fried. So, like, what? Is he dead? We don't know. Maybe like, alam mo yun, sunog lang yung utak niya. Pero at the end of the movie, he accomplishes nothing. He literally accomplishes nothing. Diba?
I think all the humans didn't accomplish anything. If you ask me, maybe yung doctor na gusto lang niya makahanap ng home si King Kong, maybe that's the only person.
Na-achieve niya yun niya.
May na-achieve naman sila. Yung pinaka-important na human character is yung si Gia. Kasi siya yung kumakausap kay Kong. Ano nga pala, nandito yung dad ni Millie Bobby Brown. Oh. Like, nandito yung dad niya.
Wala siya ginawa, men. Wala siya ginawa, pare.
Yeah, who's that? The black dude with yung kasama ng dad?
Ooh.
He was just in...
yung parang comic relief, yung parang sa podcast, yung ba yun?
No.
Sino?
You know, he was in Kingsman.
Jamie Foxx?
The black guy. Anyway, basta, it's like, alam mo yun, nandun siya, and then wala, may dalawang lines lang siya. Pero alam mo, two pointless characters in Daddy Millie Bobby Brown. And honestly, si Millie Bobby Brown, yung character niya, useless rin siya eh. He didn't really do anything.
Wala, man. Kung tanggalin mo siya sa movie, wala. Okay lang.
Yun nga eh. So, but I guess we need to bring back our previous character from the movie. Let her do something, right? The conspiracy guy, alam mo, hindi ko talaga alam mo ang pangalan nila. Yung conspiracy guy,
Same.
I think, okay, he was okay. He was okay. Yung isang friend ni Billy Bobby Brown, medyo annoying. But you know, he was there to like pour the whiskey, but like
that's a dumbass
Tinatawanan
thing,
nila
by the
yung
way.
yung hacking.
That is really dumbass. Imagine you're gonna set up a million computer only to be ruined by water or something liquid. Yeah, that's fucking stupid.
It's like one coffee spill away from destruction.
Exactly.
Dito sumasabog na siya, di ba?
Oo.
And then they were trying to hack it. Like, huh? Like, how can you hack the computer? You're literally just trying to type a password.
And you're fucking
Yun nga, paano naging hacking yun,
sinabing
diba?
hacker ka or anything, di ba? Wala eh. You're basically parang nagtatry ka ng open ng Facebook account, gago.
Feeling ko ano siya eh, parang pinagtatawanan nila yung nangyayari sa movies na hacking. So parang ganun yung
they're making fun of the trope.
Oo,
I guess.
Na ganun. Pero hindi siya sobrang effective nung ginawa nila kasi bigla nilang binago uli na tatapunan mo lang uli ng alak tapos sira na yung putangin ng computer na yun.
Yeah.
Pwede.
May line nga siya na I'm just used to pirating movies online, which is I think it's sort of a meta reference kasi you know, like let's admit, tayong apat, we didn't watch this on HBO Max. Wala naman tayong HBO Max eh.
Wala
It was showing on HBO?
Wala siya sa HBO Go, so I had to download it. Yeah.
So I think tayo rin. Masabi mo, hinak natin.
Hey man, I didn't do that shit. I'm not about to incriminate myself online, man.
So yeah, anyway. So yeah, those are good points. What about you, Migo? What about you, Migo?
For me pare, siguro yung pinakaunang gusto kong pag-usapan about the movie was the final scene, the final fight scene rather. Because although it was visually spectacular, the construction or how they pictured the events on the fight scene, how it would happen, is somehow questionable for me personally. Parang yes, visually appealing, CGI is on point, looks amazing, it looks grand. Pero come on, guys, let's talk about the elephant in the room. This is Batman versus Superman all over again. Kasi 'di ba not just because of the scene na yung inapakan ni Godzilla si Kong and then they had like that stare down. It's reminiscent of the save Martha. Reminiscent of that. That's one. And also number two, the fight had to end with a team up of those two people nung dumating si Mechagodzilla, which is reminiscent of Doomsday with what happened. So, I think this is the main reason why I didn't I mean, I like the movie, yes, pero on the side na hindi ko nagustuhan yung movie, I think this is the main reason why hindi ko nagustuhan yung movie. It's because I've seen this before. This is Batman versus Superman, and although I do love Batman versus Superman, I did not like how they handled the movie because it's supposed to be Batman versus Superman. Wala akong pakialam kay Gal Gadot sa movie yun. Wala akong pakialam kay Doomsday sa movie na yun. I want to see Batman versus Superman. And I want the entirety of the movie's time to develop Batman versus Superman. I want more Batman. I want to know more meaning behind why he wants to battle Superman and vice versa. And that's the same, I guess, the same criticism that I'm going to say about this with Godzilla versus Kong. Na, hey, I want Godzilla versus Kong. Wala akong pakialam kay Mechagodzilla right now. Yes, it's a nice tip or it's a nice tip of the hat to the fans. Pero, hey, if you are doing this to please the fans, how about you just do it in a post-credit scene, make another movie, and then they'll see that movie regardless. Make double the money, make a better paced movie today wherein you just battle it out with Godzilla and King Kong, make it more focused there, have less human scenes to happen in the movie, because there's less scenes to begin with the humans that are trying to make Mecha Godzilla happen in the first place. It's literally just Team Kong versus Team Godzilla. They have all the motivation to cheer for King Kong. They have all the motivation to cheer for Godzilla. And it has a more emotional resonance at the end when the final battle is happening, because it's not just King Kong and Godzilla battling it out in the end. Those two people that are cheering for those two monsters are also having stakes, emotional stakes happening in the movie. This would be such a more perfect final battle, because it will be more focused on the monster and also the emotional impact on the people that do care about these monsters, which in relation would be our connectivity from the movie to the audience. Some of the people in the audience are cheering for King Kong. Some people in the audience are cheering for Godzilla. Sino yung ano natin? Sino yung magiging parang yung voice or yung where we put our shoes in the movie? There are Team King Kong and Team Godzilla. But what happened in the movie? We had jumbled movies. We had a jumble of a movie wherein they tried to do a lot of things, and especially that Mecha Godzilla thing. If you take out Mecha Godzilla, marami ka nang pwedeng ibawas na scenes in the human aspect, and you can develop a deeper, more emotionally impactful and resonant story with Godzilla and King Kong. I know this movie does not call for emotional impact. I know this movie does not call for all that somewhat more deeper stuff. But come on, guys, let's be real. If a movie has more emotional connectivity, even though it's just a bit shallow, we would care about the movie more and we would like it more. And if it's a better movie that way, isipin nyo, if it's a better movie that way wherein Mechagodzilla was put in the background, wherein, let's say, sa post-credit scene or mid-credit scene gawin yun, it's gonna be more impactful. The build-up is more respectful to the fans. I am not a fan, pero I am a fan of other franchises. And I would imagine if I was a fan of, let's say, Godzilla and King Kong, pag ginawa nila yung parang post-credit scene, yung Apex, kala mo good guys dito sa movie to, pero deep inside doon sa may ginagawa sila sa Hong Kong, meron pang shit, may Mechagodzilla. Stay tuned for King Kong versus Godzilla 2. Kasi that's even a more perfect pacing in the movie if you're gonna ask me. You can have a final battle in the movie wherein there is no definite winner between Godzilla and King Kong. Let's say they just become both incapacitated because they fucking try to almost kill each other. And how does the battle end? Let's say, for example, yung Team Godzilla and yung Team King Kong would somehow parang dispose of them together somehow. Kasi was movie, something has to happen. Parang kunyari, na-separate nila silang dalawa kasi they're both knocked out. Now, mas malalim yung motivation yung sa second movie na parang, fuck, round 2, ito na yun. Walang nanalo ng first movie. Pero wait, there's more. Meron pala, baka meron pa palang bagong kalaban na mangyari, which is Mechagodzilla. They can extend the movie better, and they could have made a better paced movie with more emotional resonance. And they could have made a second movie that is reminiscent of what happened in the third act here. So they basically saved a lot of story, saved a lot of money, and made more money by having a second movie already set up and already well thought out and more better vision than all of the things that we had here in this movie that is just coincidences. They were just a pace of coincidences. Paano nila na-stop si Mechagodzilla? Merong whiskey. Paano na po si Mechagodzilla? We can download this fucking battery sa lapag doon sa Hollow Earth. How can we find Hollow? Paano natin makikita kung nasaan yung hinahanap natin sa Hollow Earth? King Kong just knows. It's just they try to stretch the story so much, and there's not a problem with trying to stretch a story. But what they did with the stretching of the story, they just put coincidences to make plot A to happen so that plot B can happen, so that plot C can happen. They're just coincidences. If they focused more on Godzilla versus King Kong with more emotional resonance and meaning in terms of the characters that do support their monster, it would have been a more better paced, more resonant movie. And also, yun na nga, mas maganda yung magiging next movie kasi, hey, you can reserve Mechagodzilla for the next movie and make another movie and make more money. So that's my rant.
Yeah, I agree with that one too. Especially, I mean, the fight
Handwriting.
itself din, parang wala rin naman, well, for me personally, hindi rin na-establish kung ba't nag-aaway yung dalawa. Ang pinaka napansin ko lang establish is,
Hindi, ano kasi
Gusto lang-
Apex Predator sila
Wala.
parehas eh.
Yeah.
Basically,
kasi
it's the
it's
Apex
controlled by
Predator.
Ghidorah.
no, I mean like, with Godzilla and King Kong. Kasi like you pointed out kanina, if Godzilla really wants to be the Apex Predator, matagal niya dapat hinunt si King Kong after nung mga movies nung nagising siya.
Watch. You know what would have been a better movie in terms of emotional impact? Di ba si Godzilla nandito siya sa Skull Island? Ito yung home niya, di ba? Tapos nandito yung scientist tsaka yung batang babae. What if, for the first time ever, kunwari na-sense lang ni Godzilla na, puta, nandito pala si King Kong ah. So kailangan niya sugurin si King Kong doon. Now King Kong has to defend his home and defend his family there. More emotionally resonant story right there and then already. Alam mo, parang, come on, this is just...
Pero yung
They
ano
could
ko
have done
dun,
better this movie, but I know I'm trying to ask more. Pero I'm just saying that this is what I thought of.
pero
Totoo
kasi yung
naman.
ginagawa ng movie, 'di ba? Parang hindi naman talaga hinahunt ni Godzilla si King Kong. Ang hinahunt niya si King Ghidorah kasi nasa-sense siya si King Ghidorah. Yun yung reason kung bakit siya pumupunta dun sa sa mga Apex facilities kasi nararamdaman niya na merong alien ang tawag dito na halimaw ulit na monster. Hindi niya talaga hinahunt si King Kong. Nagkataon lang nung nagkita, yun nga yung coincidence na naman na nagkita sila sa dagat, yung laban nila. And same
No, that's
din
not
dun
a-
sa Hong Kong, 'di ba?
That's not
Pinuntahan niya ba
Wala
talaga
pang
si King Kong?
coincidence.
Hindi coincidence yun, pinuntahan siya ni King Kong. Kasi
Ay, ni
nga,
Godzilla?
Kasi
It-
territory.
Yeah,
Territory.
iniwasan na nga nila yun. Iniwasan na nga nila yung mga territory niya.
Gets.
Iniwasan na nga nila yung mga territory ni Godzilla eh.
So
Para hindi siya puntahan.
another butas nga na naman yun para sa movie na bakit nga hindi niya nalaman kasi naka-enclose yung facility na kung saan nakatira si King Kong, which doesn't make sense ngayon kung ganun nga yung nangyari. So
what's the
another
difference
butas
kung
na naman,
naka-enclose
another
or
problem
hindi,
for the
diba?
movie na naman yun.
Yun. So yun nga yung point ko na parang, well, tama rin naman. Yun yung napansin ko lang na parang, they're fighting basically for nothing eh. I mean, like, ito, if again, at the start of the sa dagat pa lang, I don't think Godzilla ever wanted to kill King Kong. Kasi if he had the chance, he would have finished it in the sea. Pero hindi naman niya tinapos eh. Even nung last fight nila, yung basically yung round 2 nila, nung naupakan niya, hindi rin naman niya pinatay si King Kong eh.
Kasi nga gusto yung si Godzilla, he wants shit. Si
Sige, pare.
Godzilla, hindi siya monster para hindi siya monster na pumapatay. Like gusto niya ipakita na siya nga yung king. That's why he's king of monsters. So gusto niya kasi ipakita kay Kong na I'm the king here.
Oh, bow
Kaya
down
hindi
to
niya
me,
outright
bitch. Mga ganun.
Ganon. Yun yung ginagawa niya. Kasi alam mo, like, you can't ask for a much deeper motivation para kay Godzilla because he's just a lizard. He's parang like, he acts on like instinct. I mean, medyo implied sa movie na mas matalino pa sila. But it seems like they still act on instinct na, this is my territory, Kong.
Yeah, what I like about Godzilla's explanation in the first previous movies niya was that they were somehow hinting that Godzilla is like the balancer of something. Parang the balancer of something. I didn't really feel that in this movie. I wish they kind of touched that more in this movie. Na he wants to balance. Na he's not a bad guy. Alam mo yun? Parang he just wants to balance something.
Hindi siya
Parang,
mabait, hindi rin siya masama eh. Parang ano lang siya, parang simpleng force of nature na kung may mangyari man sa Earth, siya yung magbabalansin or siya yung magko-correct nun.
Yeah.
So,
Correct me if I'm wrong. Correct me if I'm wrong. Si Godzilla, he was never aggressive in the first two films. Na parang
he was kasi
a monster had to do something before he comes in.
Hindi, yun yung
right?
motivation niya as yung parang character doon sa movie. Yun yung parang yung Muto. Kailangan niyang protektahan yung mundo.
Aggressive siya eh. He went aggressive, he went hell on the Apex facility.
Hindi kasi naramdaman niya si King Ghidorah eh.
Yeah, he was sensing Ghidorah and he was also sensing Mecha Godzilla.
Well, he
think, pare, by the way,
he wasn't seeing it.
I think pare, there was this first part in the movie, yung scene na nandun yung hacker, conspiracy theorist, yung the black guy.
Parang bilog na
nakita niya yung bilog. I'm assuming that's somehow a part of Mecha Godzilla.
Inisip ko kagad pero hindi ko in-expect na si Mecha Godzilla eh.
So I'm assuming that's
Akala
why
ko si
he was
Ghidorah eh.
attacking that facility is because nandun yung malaking part ni Mechagodzilla. Parang na-sense niya na threat itong thing na to. That's why he was attacking that facility. So he wasn't really attacking aggressively, yung tipong in a bad way, but he was sensing na parang merong entity dito, which is Mechagodzilla, na is trying to challenge my balance of power in the earth. Na kaya niya inatake yun. That's what I understood in the movie.
Well, yeah, same. But the thing is, well, napansin ko lang kasi sa past 2 films, nakikita niya kalaban niya. Okay, he's not using just strength.
Okay.
So parang,
Yeah, good point.
Hindi nagwawala. Like example, yung sa airport scene, yung parang may nakita siya parang yung bug. Hindi naman siya nagwala sa whole airport na parang puta sinira niya yung buong airport eh. He attacked basically the insect itself.
Pero like hindi na like alam niya na nandun yun eh. Hindi naman niya nakikita from so far away. Pinupuntahan niya kasi alam niya, nararamdaman ni Godzilla kung saan yung mga monsters na to eh.
Same din. Parang sa yung Mutos, diba? Yung Muto yung sinasabi mo, diba? Yung Muto ba?
Or sa airport. Basta para sa airport, di naman sinira airport, inaway lang niya yung parang shit na mosquito na maliit. Pero di siya nagwala.
From what I understand kasi, doon sa first part yung nagwala si Godzilla, nakatago kasi sa facility yung part ni Mechagodzilla. So I think he's trying to get through that.
Pwede.
Maybe.
Feeling ko yun din.
Or maybe they're triggering something na parang na-agitate siya.
Maybe.
Same as the victim.
And watch, just because we're having this conversation only proves the point that this movie is just a bunch of coincidences plot together.
Totoo.
Yeah. I think we have a question sa comments. Wait lang may nag-question.
Si paring Harley.
Paring Harley, may question siya. Si Mechagodzilla ba daw self-control na ba yun or may nagko-control pa rin sa kanya? At the end, yung kay Mechagodzilla.
It was Ghidorah who's controlling it.
Yeah, Ghidorah.
Actually, yun yung una kong iniisip ko, kala ko, yung consciousness nung anak yung ni Ken Watanabe, yun yung napunta. Pero nung ni-rewatch ko, okay, si King Ghidorah, yung ano niya na yun, yung utak niya na yun.
Yeah.
Pero, like ako, at this point, parang sobrang nitpick na natin yung movie.
Yeah,
Simula po. Ikaw nagsimula eh.
Hindi kasi
Nagsimula eh.
Kasi nga, eto nga siya, katulad nga yung point ko kanina, simple siyang movie, men. Pero sabi ko sa'yo, kung i-criticize mo tong movie na to, ang daming problema na kailangan mo pag-usapan, pare. Kasi kung kung parang, kung papanoorin lang natin to, parang pwede na, okay, napanood ka na, okay na. Sige, naglaban sila sa dulo, parang nga silang nagsuntukan lang, tapos nagkaroon ng respeto sa isa't isa, tapos parang, gay. Parang gano'n lang.
Sinabi ko kay Ivan, parang may dalawang maanga sa LSGH. After nila magsuntukan, gago. Alam mo yun?
Parang, ba't ka nakaupo dito pag recess? Ito yung teritoryo namin.
After magsuntukan, after a few weeks, okay na, gago.
Nahuli na tayo ni Coach Marvin, alis na tayo dito.
pero yun yung nakakatawa dito sa movie na to. Tsaka masaya siyang pag-usapan kasi nga ang dami niyang problema, pre. Pero kung pag-uusapan lang natin siya na parang kung ang conversation lang natin nga, kung dapat mo siyang panoorin, kung okay ba siyang panoorin, okay. Pero kung pag-uusapan natin yung movie, eto na nga yun. Parang ang dami ng problema, nakikita na natin lahat lalo ngayon. Yung mga hindi pa nga natin nakita sa movies dahil parang hindi na-miss out lang natin. Tapos ngayon pinag-uusapan natin, mas napapansin mo siya ngayon na mas marami siyang problema. So, parang yun lang. Kaya masarap siyang pag-usapan ngayon.
Tingin ko, masarap siya pag-usapan na sobrang in-enjoy natin.
Yeah, agree ako. I did. I would say nga pare, honestly, this is a movie that I would definitely suggest to watch sa ibang tao if they haven't seen it. Yeah, go watch it pare. As in, it's definitely a fun movie. If you're gonna ask, I'm not a fan of giving ratings in terms of numbers kasi I think it's meaningless. It's better to talk about it in, let's say, in a sentence. Detail. But if you're gonna give me like a rating, this is like a solid 8.5 pare out of 10 a movie. Kasi it is worth it, alam mo yun. It is worth it in terms of the battles and the CGI. And it's an event, alam mo yun. It's an event movie. You need to see it. Definitely, ang ganda niya. Pero yun na nga, parang at the same time, siguro, ewan ko pare, I probably watched it in a mali yung mindset ko when I watch it. So, so if people are gonna ask me, hey, should I watch? Godzilla versus King Kong, I would say most definitely. Pero alam mo yun, parang when you watch the movie, don't think too much. Yung tipong your expectations parang medyo mag-chill ka
Babaan mo
lang
siya.
and let the movie come to you. Because when
Yeah.
you just let it come to you, it's a fucking great movie. It's a fun ride.
I honestly think it's worth 300 pesos if you're gonna watch it in the movie. Diba? It's a
I would
movie.
watch it twice. I
It's a
would watch
movie
it twice.
that's
I
worth
would watch it twice. I probably watch it 3 times. IMAX
Yes.
pa. IMAX 3D.
Yes.
Yeah, especially
Yes.
IMAX.
mas maganda siya sa
Parang
IMAX,
Yes.
man.
sa mga movies na worth it panoorin sa IMAX. Yung mga tipong tig for 450, mga ganun. Shit,
And,
I don't mind.
Oo.
Imagine
Honestly,
yung
pare-
sound. Yung sound ng movie
Yes.
na to when you're in the
Yeah.
theater.
Pag may Dolby Atmos, oh my God,
Sarap
definitely
pakinggan
pare.
lalo.
Sobra. So, wait, again,
I think pare kung pinanood ko tong movie na to in an IMAX Dolby Atmos theater, I would have a more positive experience siguro. Pero since I just watch it at home and my TV shit, I'm not a rich person. Alam mo yun, that's the reason probably why na kumbaga mas umangat yung pag-iisip ko na parang, ba't nangyayari to? Whereas pag nasa theaters ako na malakas lahat, malakas yung sound, malaki yung screen,
Para sobrang
mas parang ma-overwhelm na lang ako eh.
para
Parang
sobrang hype ka na.
Parang ako yung scientist na Japanese yung Magano lang ako sa cinema, pare.
Agree ako doon. Yeah. So yeah, this is definitely a good watch, and I mean, everyone who's watching right now, yeah, we would encourage you to watch this movie. Now, ito yung next question ko. Would you encourage them to watch the other films first prior to this, or this is the type of movie na parang, you know what, you could watch this plain as that. Mag-start ka dito, wala ka nang pakialam sa ibang movies. What do you guys think?
Yeah, you can go straight ahead. Like di talaga kailangan. Unless you're like a big monster fan, like go watch the movies para alam mo para mas ma-appreciate mo yung there's like mas may konting attachment ka to Godzilla or Kong.
Yeah.
Definitely watch those movies, but you really don't have to. Just go straight into the movie and just enjoy.
Yeah, I agree, pare. And I think that's one of the advantages of how this movie is constructed. You don't have to watch the older movies to make sense of what's happening. You just have to play the movie and enjoy. Alam mo, plug and play siya.
Yeah.
Kasi wala rin naman sense, no? Kaya there's no point of watching.
Gusto mo lang makita, magsuntukan yung dalawa eh. Yun lang yun. No? Same din ako dun, pare. Hindi mo kailangan nga panoorin. Yun, nag-agree ako kay Paps na kung gusto mo nga ng onting backstory about Godzilla or kay Kong, kung paano sila napunta dun sa mga kung nasan sila dun sa movie. Panoorin mo yun. Pero kasi yun nga, ang pinunta na naman talaga ng tao dito sa movie na to, yung suntukan nilang dalawa eh. Diba? Yun lang naman eh. Men, gusto mo maitang malaman ko sino yung manalo. Na by the way, for the record, alam kong si Godzilla yung mananalo, men.
Okay, speaking of, since na-open up mo yun, guys, since na-open up niya ni Ivan, who do you think won? Godzilla or Kong?
Godzilla, man.
Godzilla talaga. It's Godzilla.
Godzilla,
pare.
And
So,
I think also, pare, sinabi ni Paps to kanina he pointed this out, which is really great kasi it made more sense on how I thought about the movie. Na si Godzilla, hindi naman siya killer eh. He just wants to prove that he's the alpha. Alam mo yun? And that's basically what happened in that Martha scene. Yung tipong yung inapakan niya si King Kong na parang,
pinagsigawan sila.
papalag ka pa?
Pare! Man! Sabi ko nga, kung nagkaroon ng Tagalog, kung nagkaroon ng Tagalog dub yan, parang, puta, ang kulit mo, men! Ang kulit mo, hindi ko hinahanap ko, pre. Parang, wag ka na makulit, wag ka na mag-angas. Ganun.
So can you see yun? Because like, nag-roar si Godzilla, then Kong was like,
Mapalag pa rin siya.
like, okay, talo ako, pero tangina mo.
Parang nagpapakiwan sila sa mukha.
Pero yun yung favorite. Yun yung favorite scene ko dun sa buong movie, pare. Yung nagsisigawan sila. Gago. Ayun ako.
Yeah. Honestly, I think in terms of who won, Godzilla or King Kong, tangin namin, inupakan si King Kong, man. His ass got whooped. So, yeah. And literally, his ass got whooped.
Ako, like, gusto ko lang sabihin yung isa sa pinakagusto ko sa movie na to. Kahit like, for Team Godzilla, I was rooting for Godzilla. It did a good job in making you root for Kong. Kasi Kong actually, Si Kong yung parang hero talaga ng movie na to eh.
Yeah.
Yes.
Parang alam naman
Agree.
natin na Kong's the underdog, he's just a big monkey. He has the axe though. That was cool. Pero like you're sort
The
of
Mjolnir.
Oo nga, no?
Stormbringer.
Parang ganun. Na, by the way, para napansin nyo yung axe made out of, fin ng lahi ni Godzilla.
Sorry, what?
Yeah.
Napansin nyo?
Was it?
Oh,
Was it?
kasi
It was.
kasi kung iisipin mo dun sa Skull Island, 'di ba first time nagkita ni Kong tsaka ni Godzilla sa movie na to sa buong monsterverse. Ngayon dun sa ending ng Kong Skull Island, 'di ba pinakita na naglalaban na sa painting. Kung ito yung first time na nakita sila, ibig sabihin yung mga ancestors ni Godzilla tsaka ni King Kong naglaban sila previously sa Hollow Earth. 'Di ba? So ngayon parang pag tinignan mo yung design nung axe, kapareha siya nung fin ni Godzilla, tapos nag-absorb din siya ng yung mga nuclear shit, mga atomic breath, di ba?
Oh, that's a good Easter egg.
Pare, sobrang nakakatuwa
Actually,
lang siya malaman. Pero yun nga, na sana, yun na lang ginawa nyo, naglagay kayo ng backstory about dun sa ancestors ni King Kong tsaka ni Godzilla. Wala pa alam sa tao, sana yun na lang nilagay nila.
Pero you raised a good what if theory, pare. I think what happened before siguro ng Hollow Earth, merong lahi ni King Kong and lahi ni Godzilla. And I think ang nanalo doon sa war na yun before is actually the King Kong's race. Kasi King Kong went there, meron silang throne room. So that means sila yung naghari nun. And that's probably why Godzilla and his race probably went up to Earth. Alam mo yun?
Yeah,
So,
pwede.
They're probably hinting na nung unang war nanalo sila King Kong. Pero ngitong war na to na nagsilang one-on-one, natalo si King Kong.
Actually makes sense then. Yeah. And hopefully in the future film, sana itakal nila to if there is going to be a future film. And hopefully
Pare, kung may future film, meron akong what if, pare.
ano?
Pacific Rim and Godzilla.
Yun nga!
Yes!
Pare, di ba?
Let's go!
Yun, pare, di ba same
Planning something like that.
Same yung nangyari nga nung yung feeling na nakita ko yung pilot, yung Japanese na scientist na parang sabi ko puta parang naging Pacific Rim to man. Yung kino-control din
that's
siya.
what they're going for.
Like it was also made by Legendary, yung Pacific Rim. So parang they were ripping themselves off.
Yeah, yes,
Totoo.
Ito yung isipin nyo, pare, next Pacific Rim movie, merong Class 20 kaiju na lumabas sa Rift, which is the biggest ever. Sobrang laki. Tapos, hindi nila matalo lahat ng Jaeger sa buong mundo. Like, sabihin natin 90% ng Jaeger sa mundo, pinatay nung napakalaking kaiju na yun na lumabas sa level 20. Tapos parang merong matandang lalaki na parang, I know one being that can put himself.
Man. Solid yun. Actually, solid yun.
Sino to?
Yung matandang mahirap.
Parang, who is this being? We must call to him. He was once called a god
actually,
in this earth. Tapos parang, Godzilla!
Parang cliche uli na na movie, yung mga ganong klaseng movie. Pero gago papanoorin ko yun, men.
Same.
Tapos pagkatapos ninitpick lahat natin yung mga mali.
Why not?
Why not? It's actually fun eh. So yeah.
Ako may tanong ako. Ano yung one of yung mga specific things na na-enjoy niyo sa movie? So tama yung nitpicking, yung na-enjoy nyo.
I like the deaf girl.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, the deaf girl.
Yeah, gusto ko rin
That
siya.
didn't sound nice, pero yeah. That didn't sound nice you enjoyed the deaf girl, pero yeah.
yung bata. Tsaka, syempre, yung fights, yun lang naman talaga. As in,
for me, fight scene lang. As in, majority fights. I mean, if you take out the fight scene sa buong movie, parang walang kwenta yung movie. It's just the fight scene for me that really made the movie.
Pero kung ganun, pagka
again,
may
it's awesome to see in our lifetime yung ganun klaseng graphics na parang dati. Imagine mo lang, di ba? Na parang dati, tangina sana magkaroon ng Godzilla quotes mapapanood.
Dati costume lang eh, pare, di ba?
Dati
the
costume
1960s,
O ngayon, talaga makikita mo parang boom sila. Diba? So, sobrang, it was basically played with your imagination.
Pero kung ganun, so nag-agree tayo na yung fight scenes lang, di ba? So, ang masama doon, gago, paano kung hindi ka pa nanonood tapos nakita mo yung fight scene sa YouTube? Sira na yung movie para sa'yo, men. Yun na papanoorin mo
Don't do that.
Puta, wala naman. Yun na yun, pre. As in, bigla ka lang na-spoil. Visit.
Ako,
Yeah.
yung bago siya nag-release, nag-avoid talaga ako spoilers. Kung nagpa-pop up nga sa YouTube, try ko
What did
talaga
What did you like about the movie, Pops? You were saying kanina?
yung mga specific parts na nagustuhan ko sa movie is the fight scenes, yung choreography. Alam mo yun, it's not boring. Like iba-iba yung nangyayari.
Yeah, I agree.
Like the set piece for the aircraft carrier, like ang ganda ng fight na yun.
Yeah.
It's like parang bata yung nag-isip ng fight scenes na to, which is
great, which is a good thing.
Yeah.
Yes.
Parang ganun lang niya yung mga monster, yung laruan niya, di ba? And
Actually,
then
yeah.
And then you've got your si Godzilla, mas ano siya, mas parang mas nag-emote siya. Mas may emotion siya dito. Hindi siya parang just stoic monster na ganun lang. Makita mo na may mga emotion siya. And gusto ko rin yung part na yung pagkalabas ni Kong sa hole dun sa Hong Kong. And then nagkatinginan sila, parang naghahamonan na sila. Parang slinap ni Godzilla yung tail niya, walang pake, kahit may mga namamatay doon.
Guys, wait na. Right, sige, Pops, after niya may sabihin ako. Sige, go, tapusin mo yung sabi ko.
And then like si Kong, like parang binato niya yung axe niya sa side. Parang nag-asa sila. Parang basically, and alam niyo, yung ginawa niya si Kong, like hinahampas niya yung road, and then like namamatay yung mga tao doon, sumasabog.
Yeah,
and then like parang nag-ano sila, parang naghahamonan sila, parang ano, gumagano sila, di ba?
Ang angas nun.
Yun nga, di ba? It was sobrang angas, and then naglaban sila, and then Kong really, sobrang nag-shine talaga si Kong. Nakita mo talaga na yung tumatalon-talon siya sa mga building, ginagamit niya talaga yung agility niya para maiwasan yung
he's more dexterity focused, no?
Well, isa sa may nakakasan ako, pare, may dislocated shoulder siya, pinalo niya sa building.
Oo, pare, sobrang galing nga nun.
I mean, it's true,
badass siya, pare.
When your shoulder gets dislocated, kaya mo naman talaga siya ibalik. Pero the way na pinalo niya
sa building.
Hindi naisip na may mga maliliit na tao doon.
Mamatay.
Pinalo kaya kung baka mamatay.
Wala yung tao doon.
Yeah.
Yung mga nag-TikTok doon, pare.
Speaking of that, since nasabi nyo, dito sa movie na to, wala silang pakialam sa human casualty. As in, like, this whole movie did about deaths of human beings, gago. Sobrang, which is, if you think about it, sobrang nakakatawa siya. Nakakatawa siya for me. Kasi gago, imagine mo, if yung whole Hong Kong, kung reality talaga yun, pare gago, nakakatakot na nandun ka. I mean, at that exact moment.
Kahit saan ka pumunta, abutan kami.
Hindi mo i-share si King Kong, hindi mo i-share si Godzilla. Gago, GG kayo. Wala kang choice, man.
Feeling ko magnanakaw muna ako ng supplements bago ako umalis.
Pero yun yung maalat din, kahit saan ka pumunta, abutan ka ng mga yun, pre.
Diba? Ang dami-dami lang piniling city. Tangin na yung Hong Kong na medyo maliit pa. Talagang doon sila punta sa dense, diba? Tangin na patay yung buong population eh. Anyway, that was really
Oh.
And then, like, to continue pa yung mga nagustuhan ko, nagustuhan ko yung yung fighting style ni Kong. Makita mo na parang ginagamit yung talino niya. And then after ng second round nila, you had the third round, and pinakita talaga na okay, si Godzilla like, okay, I'm not playing around anymore. Like tatalunin na talaga kita, and he goes like parang nagko-crawl na si Godzilla, para siya naging alligator. Yun, and then like tinalo na niya si Kong. And then yun nga, after yun, nagpop out. Nagustuhan ko si kahit yung design ni Mecha Godzilla, medyo it's a bit weird. Nagustuhan ko siya dahil ang lakas ni Mecha Godzilla dito eh. Like, natatakot ako na gagawin lang siyang parang jobber. Parang lalabas si Mecha Godzilla tapos mabilis lang siya matalo. Pero ito, si Mecha Godzilla, talagang pinakita talaga sobrang lakas niya at inupakan niya talaga si Godzilla.
Oh, yeah.
Like, Godzilla wasn't even able to do anything. And then,
sobrang galing nun. Yung rocket elbow, man.
Pagkatapos nun, diba? It's got missiles, the boosters, rocket, parang electric punch.
But that was maangas. Maangas si Mecha Godzilla. I mean, yung design niya, hindi ko pa kasi nakikita yung original Mecha Godzilla, wala akong idea. Pero I kinda enjoyed the design. Nakakatakot siya na robot.
And then yung nag-team up na si Godzilla and Kong gets the final blow, which nagustuhan ko, para alam mo may time rin siya mag-shine. Diba? Kasi natalo siya so we gotta make the Kong, kahit natalo siya kay Godzilla, we gotta still make Kong the hero of the story. Yun. And then after nun, patay si Mecha Godzilla, si Kong, pagod na, di ko na kaya. And then, bigla lang nag-roar si Godzilla. Nakita mo sa mukha ni Kong na, oh shit, fuck, hindi ko na kaya, please Godzilla, ayoko na. Diba? Maiiyak na siya And then they were like, okay, Godzilla was like, ay, since tinulungan mo ako, hindi na kita awayin.
Tropa tayo.
So,
Goods na, man.
Basically, point is, the monsters and the fights, that was the best part. Though, I think any monster movie, mahirap siyang i-top yung movie ito in terms of the fight scenes.
I agree with you. Monsters also with the design of the other monsters magaganda. In Hollow Earth, very ang cute ng mga designs nila, and yung iba nakakatakot, right? Diba parang may cobra na lumilipad or something. So yeah.
Yung kinalaban ni King Kong.
I think baka may balak sila magkaroon ng another Kong movie in Hollow Earth maybe.
May nabasa ako about dun sa Hollow Earth Kasi yung Legendary Pictures, nagbabayad sila ng rights sa Toho. Kasi 'di ba, sila may-ari ng mga Godzilla at yung mga monsters, 'di ba? So, parang pwede nilang ang balak nilang gawin yata gumawa na sila ng sarili nilang universe para hindi sila magbayad ng sobrang laki para naman kay King Kong. So doon nila itutuloy talaga yung story ni King Kong. Parang i-introduce nila doon yung ibang halimaw naman. Bukod doon sa yung mga sila Mothra, yung mga ganun.
No, pwede naman.
So pwede pa rin mangyari yung King Kong pero Pacific Rim.
Pare, hindi ko yan, pre.
Sabi nga ni Gino.
Lahat pwede mangyari, pre. Kung nakuha natin yung Snyder Cut, men, pwede makuha yan pagka ni-request siya ng mga tao.
Sabagay.
Gusto ko talaga matuloy ito kasi gusto ko makita ko ano pang pwede nila gawin. Marami pa silang pwedeng monsters na idagdag from Japan, from Toho. Diba? They can, kaya rin nila gumawa ng parang endgame type with the monsterverse. Pero tingnan natin kasi ngayon tapos na yung contract ng Toho and ng Legendary for Godzilla. I just hope na i-renew nila kasi I'm sure lahat naman tayo gusto natin makita mag-continue to, pati yung mga everybody else around the world nagustuhan nila, but they want to see more. We want to see more Kong, we want to see more Godzilla, we want to see more big monsters.
Yeah.
Tsaka from what I know, yung critical reception ng movie, yung critics, they really like the movie. I think it's at what, 80% right now or something. Yeah. So that's a really good number.
Grabe, taas pare. Rotten Tomatoes.
Taas yun pare.
Gago mataas.
Surprising yun for critics
Gago, it's really high for critics to think na tayo. I mean, di ba critics vary in terms of story, character development. Tapos tayo, nitpick na nga natin, mataas pa rin yung critics. So yeah, it's really high for them.
Tagal, sorry. May nakita ako sa comments Sabi daw, anime topic naman sila Goku daw. Gago, may nakita siya ako isang picture. Kaya binasa yung comment. May nakita ako isang picture, gago. Imbis na si King Kong yung kalaban, gago sila Vegeta na naging unggoy, gago. Yung kalaban ni Godzilla. Tawa. May durog si Godzilla.
Masyadong OP yun. Masyadong malakas yun.
Ay, inang yan.
Inagago pa. Mga Super Saiyan na
speaking of na anime scene, tuwa ako dun sa scene na yung nag-atomic breath pareha si Godzilla tsaka si Mecha Godzilla tapos nagkatamaan yung na sobrang angas dun pare.
Pare.
Like yung director, alam niya kung ano yung gusto makita ng mga tao
Yeah.
So like okay talaga tong director na to. They really gave maraming references actually pinanood sa YouTube. Maraming references from the previous shows,
older movies.
Godzilla movies, yeah. So like he knows what he's
Yeah, yun nga yung maganda for this one na at least we were able to see it, 'di ba? I mean, like the references na ginawa nila like before, let's say sa drawings lang natin nakikita or like animations or even just naka-costume, nakita natin siya in full glory with the CGI and stuff. So, yeah. So I guess that's our talk for today in terms of Godzilla. Now, I just want to talk about a certain topic na itatap lang natin very quickly before we end the show. Let's talk about the Space Jam trailer.
Yeah, boy.
Have you guys seen the Space Jam trailer?
Pare!
Pare. Hell
What
yeah.
are your thoughts about it? And are you excited for this movie? Vigo, go.
Who should go first? Pare, I saw the trailer and pare, Noong umpisa, skeptical ako not because I'm a hater of LeBron, not because of that. Siguro skeptical ako kasi hindi ako masyadong nabentahan sa acting niya. But then again, if you look at it, Michael Jordan's performance in the first Space Jam movie was not convincing as well. So let's be fair, diba? Pero, dude, when they showed the part of the movie na yung parang bagong mundo nitong two worlds wherein everyone is there. Iron Giant is there. It's like, have you guys seen the movie Ready Player One?
Yun, that's exactly it, pare. Yun yung sasabihin ko din.
It's basically Ready Player One but with basketball and with LeBron James and also NBA players. So, pare, sobrang excited ako. Sobrang excited ako.
Ikaw, Pops?
Ako hindi ako basketball fan. Pero like, yung pinanood ko skeptical rin ako eh. Like, gagawa silang bagong Space Jam. How can the new Space Jam be better than the first Space Jam? Ako, like, sobrang nagusto ko yung first Space Jam. Like, isa nga siya sa pinaka-memorable piece na pinanood ko in the theater nung bata ako. So, nag-enjoy talaga ako sa kanya. You know, you're watching like Michael Jordan and then you've got your cartoon characters, Bugs Bunny, Don, and friends. And then yung nakita ko ng trailer to, it's parang they crank it up to like to pinaka-max. Like, okay, hindi lang siya your cartoon characters. Idadagdag natin lahat ng pop culture references na kaya nating isaksak sa movie.
Ang dami.
So,
may rights tayo, gamitin natin.
I mean, it looks like a fun movie. It looks like a fun movie, and sometimes, movies just have to be fun. They don't have to be deep like Godzilla and Kong. It just has to be fun, di ba?
Yeah.
I agree.
May question ako. Yung Goon Squad, are they based on real basketball players?
Yes, they are. Yes. Based on the real basketball players. Okay. Ikaw, Ivan.
Ako pare, nung nakita ko yung trailer, sobrang tuwan-tuwa ako kasi nung una actually wala akong pailan sa Space Jam kasi nung bata ko na-enjoy ko yung Space Jam na, 'di ba, nung una. Pero kasi nung pinanood ko siya uli, sabi, masaya siyang panooring movie pero hindi siya yung hanap-hanapin kong movie. So parang ganito din yung feeling ko dun sa second Space Jam. Tapos nakita ko pa yung basta may news tungkol kay Lola Bunny. Basta parang ganun. Kaya lalo hindi ako naging excited sa Space Jam, man. So anyway, nung nakita ko yung trailer, pare, sobrang natuwa ako sa kanya kasi katulad nga sabi ni Migo, nung naglagay sila ng iba't ibang mga mundo. Hindi ko alam kung napansin nyo. Hindi ko lang sure din pero yung parang may Game of Thrones world siyang nung habang lumilipad sila doon. Diba? Yung Game of Thrones world. Parang sabi ko, ang dami nilang pwedeng parang ipasok pa dito sa movie na to bukod sa Looney Tunes saka dun sa yung NBA. So parang feeling ko mas magiging interesting yung magiging storya nito. Pero alam naman natin na magiging parang i-save yung anak niya, kailangan niya manalo dun sa basketball game. Yun lang naman yung feeling ko magiging storya nun. Pero yung mga elements ba na ilalagay nila para sa yung mga references galing sa iba't ibang movies or shows or cartoons, yun dun ako na-excite para dun sa movie. So yun, natuwa talaga ako sa trailer.
Tama naman yun. Ako naman, for me personally, hindi ako LeBron James fan, even if nasa Lakers na siya. So when they said about what do you call this, having a Space Jam movie, parang shit, this is gonna suck or something like that. Anyway, saw the trailer, I liked it. I mean, it's like I said, it looks interesting, especially yung types na pinakita nila yung mga different characters, and they're creating this serververse, they call it the serververse. So mas malaki siyang universe, and I think a lot of movies nowadays or a lot of production companies or studios are going to have their own like universe, diba? So this is a new take on Space Jam. I don't think we should compare this for the first Space Jam kasi again that's a different thing. So I'm really excited na makita ko yung take niya for this generation. And speaking of Lola Bunny, yes, sobrang medyo that's disappointing na yes, Lola Bunny when you grew up kasi as a kid, diba? We thought she was
siya yung crush mo, men eh.
Crush mo, diba?
Crush mo siya.
But now,
oh boy.
Yung first time ko magka-boner sa theater.
And to take Bunny pa yun, tapos cartoon.
Cartoon, diba?
Oh boy.
Well, again, we're living in a different era, so that's the lies. But the funny thing is, may nabasa ako isang article na parang, I think, Twitter, nung lumabas yung trailer, was roasting LeBron James. Kasi, di ba, nagkaroon siya ng isang scene doon na parang, okay, who am I gonna recruit in my top 5? Or like my first 5? It was like Superman, Iron Giant, and then may mga nag-roast na kanya. Na parang,
Si Gandalf.
ay na, ba't ka nagre-recruit? If you're telling yourself you're the GOAT, ba't ka nagre-recruit ng Superman, Iron Giant? Puta si Jordan nga, si Bill Murray ang nire-recruit niya. So it's a fucking...
True enough. True enough.
Ang funny lang nung joke na yun na parang,
Yeah.
makes sense, di ba? Ano? So yun, I'm really excited for this kasi, like he said, like sabi ni Ivan na parang, ang mangyayari lang is, basically, we all know mananalo si LeBron and stuff. But yeah, so hopefully kung paano nila what do you call this? I-execute to. So I'm excited for it.
In terms of the story, napansin niyo ba? It was hinted in the trailer na sinabi ng anak niya na parang pinipilit mo ko maging basketball player pero hindi mo ko pinapabayaang maging like me. So parang I think that's a nice, medyo may konting complexity yung ganung story na parang pinipilit ng father na parang parang pinapasa yung nung father ng pangarap doon.
Exactly.
Parang I think that's a good moral of the story siguro kung matapos na yung movie when we see it. Parang wala lang. Parang I think na it's a nice route that they're gonna touch on that. Kasi it's a good thing to talk about in terms of movies. It's a good thing to touch on.
Speaking
and
of
I'm also
moral,
excited with all the NBA players who's actually gonna be there. Because we're gonna have Damian Lillard, we're gonna have Anthony Davis, Klay Thompson, I think Diana Taurasi, and I forgot the other one. But yeah, we're gonna have Klay Thompson.
Si Ogwi Mike. It's a WNBA player also. Yeah.
No, dalawa ba yung girls?
Nasa Lakers din.
Tatlong NBA, dalawang WNBA.
Dalawa bang WNBA? Sorry, Diana Taurasi lang. Ko na isa. So anyway, it's gonna be, I'm really excited for it. And I think baka maglagay sila ng mga LeBron moments kasi diba nagkaroon na yung icon, I think they showed in the trailer the iconic alley of Dwayne Wade. So maybe we're looking forward to having more of LeBron moments in that movie. But then again, it's a Looney Tunes and LeBron movie. It's a LeBron movie. Pero honestly, yung mga slapstick jokes medyo tawa pa rin. Like yung with Donald Duck and yung shoot the ball pare. I mean,
natatawa din ako doon.
Natatawa ako doon, di ba? Simple things. So yun.
May question, may sinabi si paring Luigi Altamirano, sabi niya, why couldn't they cast Bryce or Bronny James as the son?
Maybe they don't know how to act. Siguro yun lang.
Pero you could say the same thing with LeBron, men. Putang ina. Pero sa bagay, kasi siya yung star. Pero
feeling ko pare hindi nila ginawa yun kasi a lot of people might be hating on the movie more. Alam mo yun? Parang sabihin nila na kaya lang, parang look at LeBron giving his sons jobs. Alam mo yun, na wala naman silang background sa acting. Alam mo yun, parang it would probably get more negative reception than it had to. So that's why they tried to probably choose a different actor.
That's also a good what if. What if talagang si Bronny nilagay lang? Yung parang Pursuit of Happiness style, Will Smith and then si Jaden. That'd still be an interesting movie.
Oh, by the way, guys, alam nyo ba, yung actor na tong bata is like a super fan of LeBron James pala, pare. I read this in an article, pare. Yeah. I forgot kung ano yung details ng article. Something like that, I guess. Pero basta this kid is like a super fan of LeBron James. So parang sobrang dream come true sa kanya na he's playing LeBron's son in this movie. I don't know the finer details, pero I know na this kid, hindi lang siya like another actor. Like talagang, he's a super fan of LeBron James. Yes. So I don't know the details, pero yun.
Good for him. That's nice. Akala ko nga bunsong anak ni LeBron yun until nakita ko.
Nga, sabi ko pa parang hindi ko kilala tong anak to.
Iba yung asawa niya Until iba yung asawa niya sa trailer. So I'm like, okay, this isn't the real family pala. That was nice.
Pero yung yung sa Space Jam, diba, kasi nabanggit ni Migo about dun sa moral nung movie na to. Sa one ba meron? Ano ba yung main goal niya? Parang bumalik lang sa NBA, di ba? Kasi di ba nag-retire na siya doon sa story, parang nagbe-baseball na siya or golf yata.
Yeah, nagbe-baseball na siya.
Oo. Tapos parang ang goal lang niya is ibalik yung kumpiyansa niya para makabalik na siya sa NBA, parang ganun, di ba?
Pretty much, yeah. Pretty much.
No, if I'm not mistaken, parang yung Monsters, parang may utang ba sila Bugs? Sila Bugs yung may kailangan Si Bugs Bunny and Louis, kaya nila hinatak si Jordan. Kasi ang may Yeah, parang may pinaglalabanan sila for the basketball game. Ang naalala ko hinatak nila si Jordan.
Freedom or something like that.
Yeah, parang doon sa well, technically, naman natin si Jerry Krause yung sinasabi nilang manager ng Monsters doon. Pero yun. Yeah. That
Holy
was
shit.
Jerry Krause.
Parang ngayon ko lang na-realize yun.
That was
Holy
that
shit.
that character was Jerry Krause. Yung
Holy
guy na yun. So anyway,
Pero ang pagkakaintindi ko sa movie yun, pare, is that, kasi diba nung time na retired na si MJ,
yeah.
doon sa movie retired siya sa movie, sa basketball. He was playing golf already. Tapos kausap niya si Bill Murray
All
doon
sinatak
sa
siya.
golf. Tapos bago siya nahatak, yung pinag-uusapan nila doon is that parang nawala ata yung passion ni MJ sa basketball or something like that.
Yeah.
So parang I guess it's because of this movie nabalik yung passion niya.
Mm.
So yun siguro yung moral of the story.
So para kaya mas nung sinabi ni Migo yan, parang nga no, mas maganda nga yan kasi nag-aaroon ng mas magandang motivation yung movie para para ipakita sa iyo kung ano yung movie na yun. So okay.
Yeah.
So yeah.
I hope yung mga cartoon characters meron rin silang arc. No, hindi lang si LeBron.
Feeling ko wala, men.
Feeling ko wala.
Feeling ko wala.
Wala to. Parang
Si Lola Bunny, feeling ko meron. Feeling ko i-XC shorts niya after. Alam mo, may injure siya. Tapos
Para siya
first quarter.
strong, independent woman who doesn't need to be sexy.
Yeah. Well, that's what we're going. Well, yan ang ginagawa ng mga studios. But
mga,
yeah.
Ano yan? Gusto nyo bang topic yan? Mga SJWs.
But Lola, in the trailer, Lola, she didn't look that bad. She looked.
Okay naman.
No,
okay
she
naman.
did. She's still hot.
Nawala lang yung sexiness niya. Quote unquote.
Yeah. Pero isa, yung naalala.
She was still good looking. So I guess
okay naman.
nag-aano lang yung studios na wag sila makancel.
Yung animation, tsaka yung napunta siya yung from 2D to 3D na animation. Sobrang natuwa ako dun. Yung Toon Squad.
Yeah.
Oh, yun.
So yeah, I guess I'm excited for it and we'll see it soon. And I think marirelease siya July if I'm not mistaken.
Is it this year, pare?
This year, July this year. Yeah. 2 years in the making na yun eh. 2000, nung first season pa ni LeBron.
Yeah, sa Lakers. Yeah.
Nag-comment si Paps, Ben. Sabi niya, hay nako, nawala na naman ako. Ben, nag-absent ka uli.
Sabi nga naman.
Cutting classes.
Connecting yun. So anyway, well, I guess that's it to wrap up our Tambayang Talong episode 2. Hopefully, when Space Jam comes out, we get another Tambayang Talong episode dedicated for that and the other movies for that weekend. Yun. So again, thank you so much, Migo Flick Friends, for joining us.
Thank you for having me, guys.
Yes, and well, Pops, mukhang nawala na naman siya. Thank you so much for joining us, Pops. We're looking forward to seeing you again on our next episode. And yan. And from us here in Talong Gaming, Ivanders and Watch, we say thank you to guys sa lahat ng nakikinig sa amin ngayon. And hopefully, our next episode, we'll talk about games naman.
Sabi daw ni Paps, wait lang, let me come back first. Magbababay lang ako, sabi niya.
Alright, sige.
Okay,
while we're waiting for you, guys, while we're waiting for you, Paps, sabihin lang namin, next episode, we'll talk about gaming. So, we'll just iron things out and dun. Yeah. I think Talong Gaming, hopefully this time, Talong Gaming, kompleto tayo, no, Paps?
Hopefully.
Ivanders.
Hopefully, pare, kasi gusto ko rin talagang mapag-usapan yung video games kasi yan talaga hilig ko ever since bata ako. So, excited din ako para sa next episode natin.
Yun. So, yun. Just watch out, guys. We'll release posters and questions that you could ask for us on that day. So, yun. We'll just wait for Pops. Oo nga pala. Migo, plug in your page.
Yo. Oh, guys. So, if you guys are interested in checking out the latest thoughts and reviews on the latest movies and series that is happening around, such as the Marvel Cinematic Universe, also the latest movies that is coming out, and I'm also reviewing some classic movies as well. Check out Flick Friends. It's a page in Facebook, and I also have a YouTube account, also the same name, Flick Friends. So yeah, check me out if you guys want to see me talk more about movies.
All right. Thank you so much, Migo. And you, Pops, go.
Yeah.
Okay, just want to say thanks for having me, guys. Nag-enjoy ako
din,
kasama
pare.
yung Godzilla and Kong. Masaya yung tambayan natin dito. It's pretty fun.
Yeah.
So sana
I agree.
I hopefully bumalik ako dito next time.
Sure yan,
Definitely,
man.
invite pa namin. Sure yan.
Okay.
With a better internet.
With a better internet.
Mag-upgrade ka na daw muna ng internet, men, para hindi na napuputol.
Men, pa fiber ka na.
Masakit daw sa puson, men. Nabibitin sila Raul sa'yo eh. Gusto na nakikita ka eh.
Saka next time daw, pakita mo daw yung kanuli mo kahit 5 seconds.
Pag maayos na yung internet ko, papakita yung kanoli ko.
Max
Yeah.
Ultra, where can they check you
Anyway,
out?
if just follow me in Instagram, johnpaulo.paparo. Yun lang. Yun, just check me out there. And yun, if ever you need somebody to guest para pag-usapan yun, yung usual pop culture, movies or games, yun na rin naman hilig ko. So, just invite me next time.
All right.
Yeah.
Yes, we'll definitely see you. So, thank you so much, mga talongsters, mga talong, mga watchers, lahat ng mga talong.
Thank you, guys.
Don't forget to follow us. It's Watch This For Me. And Ivan, paano sa'yo?
Sa akin mga pre, I'm a streamer of Talong Gaming. Follow nyo ako at I'm Evanders, tapos Evanders double Z. So, babalik na ako ulit sa streaming after neto quarantine ko. So, kita-kita tayo ulit mga pre.
Okay. Kita-kita tayo.
Get well soon.
Salamat,
And
tol.
yeah, stay safe everyone, guys. See you.
Bye.
Bye.